Harlem is an amazing community. It is a community. That's one thing I did learn when I got. I was like, this is not a neighborhood. I mean, this is not like a city. This is a neighborhood. Y'all, not Harlem, USA. Harlem, USA is a neighborhood. Like,
Mm.
what? It's not even like on the map. If you pull it up and you open a map, it doesn't say Harlem. It says NYC. Like, you
Wow.
what? So that was one of the things I learned, is that this neighborhood and this community of people had an extraordinary history, and their history and legacy to the American experience was so big and vast that they could make a proclamation of themselves, titling themselves Harlem USA and all this stuff, because they had what it took to back it up, to back it up. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
you're talking about the Harlem Renaissance, like walking through the neighborhoods and the streets and seeing streets named after, going to the park, Marcus Garvey Park, going up here, Lenox, on Malcolm X, going on 125th, MLK, there it was Langston Hughes. Like, there were, all the streets were named after, or are named after, people of great significance that contributed to American history and Black history in such big ways. And all of them have a very specific and unique experience coming out of Harlem. So I learned very quickly that I was on, if you will, not to be too salacious, but I was in respects on holy ground, if you will, in terms of
Right.
what it meant to be a part of, a community of people that come from such rich history, and walking around Harlem. It was my first time experiencing people that would be walking on the street. Hey sis, how you doing? Good morning. How you? Oh, you look good. Like, when I would walk to church, when me and my roommate would walk to church, or when I would go to walk to church on my own, people would be like, good morning. Like, how you doing? You look good. Enjoy your service, sis. Da, da, da. It was so communal. It is so communal. It is so communal.
So so it wasn't like catcalling. It was just like a very gentle, polite, like,
Yeah, it was
just
like,
like,
right. It was very
yeah.
polite, like, all right, and I'd be like, okay, the first time, the first couple of times, you're like, oh, I don't know you. I'm not saying anything. I'm from Chicago. Like,
Yeah, we don't do that in
oh,
Chicago.
we don't do that. But like in Harlem, like, what? Speak.